Hello, my name's Yasmin Euphemia, aka Sugar, and I'm here with.
My name is Beverly, aka UK Fluffy Chick, and together we are part of the Sis-Star's networking community. And
Excellent. And you want to say and what?
I wasn't going to say and anything. Over to you, Sugar.
Thank you. And we're here today with a spiritual business life coach, a longtime friend of mine, Jacqueline. Hello, Jackie. Are you there? Can you hear us?
Hello. Really pleased to be here, and thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you for coming, Jackie. Nice to meet you. My first time meeting you as well. So pleasure to meet you.
And to you too, Beverly. Yeah, it's good.
We really appreciate you being on with us, and we're going to start off. We've got our set thing, so if you could just tell us a little bit about where you come from before you tell us where you're at now, please.
Oh, well, I started out as a secretary many moons ago, and from there I've worked my way through having a complementary health business that I've been running for the past 24 years now, which has now morphed into part business life coaching.
Okay, so for some clarity, excuse my ignorance, what exactly is complementary health? What is that like?
Yeah, my complementary health business is I do massage, reflexology, Reiki healing, and also within that I provide therapists for well-being days in companies. And what else? And I've done so many sort of various things within inside it. I qualified as a beautician back in 2000. Don't do it now, but I did it for, I used to do it. Other things, I used to work in schools providing reflexology for children that had sort of challenging home lives and behaviour. That was through a friend's charity. Used to teach baby massage. There's a lot of things I've done.
Yeah, and it all sounds so interesting. I don't even know, yeah.
So within the complementary health business, that's everything that I've just kind of said, and probably things I've forgotten I could still do, is all within that umbrella. And that's what I've been doing for the past 24 years. So I still have like my one-to-one clients where I provide them a package of reflexology and Indian head massage. And so I still do my one-to-ones within London, and continue doing, providing therapists for well-being days within companies as well, which I love doing. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So what inspired you to get to this stage? I mean, you started off as a secretary. What brought you into spiritual business life coaching?
Well, from the secretary, being a secretary back in 1985, and all the way through till now as a business life coach, I've looked at, but when I was, starting and running my own business back in full time in 2000, that's when I gave up the secretarial job and thought, right, that's it. I can't do this any longer. I need to go and do something that really lights my soul and lights my fire. So that's when I went to college, studied to be a beautician, so that I had more skills to be able to give myself a full-time business. And I found that I had ran into burnout, which really nearly took me under to the point where I just didn't want to be here anymore. And also kind of a lot of spirituality kind of came through for me. So I tapped into, working with like my guides, my angels, and knowing that there was a higher power. I'm not religious, but I really felt that, there's a higher power bigger than us that's looking out for us and has our back all the time.
Yeah.
And for me, I found that was essential to kind of really tap into. So, the major thing was, like I said, I'd gone down the route of burnout to the point of nearly no return. But through help of family, friends, and just really digging deep within the whole sort of spiritual realm for myself. I got myself through it, and I knew that for me to be able to sort of progress in my business, I really needed to have help from the outside. And I myself had coaches. I had a law of attraction coach at one time. I've had other coaches as well, and it really has made a difference. And I just remember thinking to myself that I really thought I'd love to be able to offer that to other entrepreneurs, particularly what I call solopreneurs, small businesses, people who are kind of pretty much sort of one woman band, one man band, but don't want to get to the stage of really running themselves ragged and really burning themselves out just to try and make a business out of their passion. So for me, as a spiritual business life coach, I want to help entrepreneurs, and which I have been doing and want to continue doing, is helping them to turn the passion to prosperity and have the work-life play balance.
Love it. I absolutely love this. I love it. Love it. Love what you do. Sounds absolutely amazing. I'm just sitting there. I feel like the Churchill dog. Yeah, no, but
oh gosh,
yeah. No, it's wonderful what you're doing. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So we know where you come from. We know where you're at now. Where would you say that you're going to? Beverly, this is your sort of question. Ask her for me, because I haven't got the right words.
No, my one of the things I'm curious is, like, what is your mission? Where would you like to see yourself going? What direction would you like to see yourself taking?
I want to continue growing the business life coaching side of things. I also still want to be doing, my complementary therapies and still running that side of the business, because I think it's essential as well in terms of the service that I provide for organizations to be able to provide for their staff and their well-being. So that I'm very passionate about it. And but with the business life coaching, it is to help as many entrepreneurs as I can to be able to really just get their passion and be making money from it.
Yeah. So could that is that in any, like, say when you say like the individual entrepreneur, that's in any business idea that they have, doesn't matter what it's about?
I mean, yeah, I have a real affinity, obviously and naturally, with complementary therapists who are physically out there doing their thing, but some are not really thinking further from beyond that. What happens if they injure their arms, illness where they can't actually be out there and actually do the job that they're really passionate about. So one of the main things that I'm always talking to my clients about is, like, how can we get you online, or some aspect of your business online, so you're not physically having to be there and to be able to make a living with people. And it's kind of like what I call like packaging up your expertise, and finding a way to be able to deliver it online, so you yourself as an entrepreneur can free up your time and you can be anywhere you want in the world and still be earning a living.
So did that element of helping entrepreneurs develop generate more because of what happened during lockdown, or was that always something that you was doing?
Something that I've always been passionate about, but the lockdown created that moment for me to actually pivot what I've always been doing. And that's when the business coaching idea came into it. I thought, crikey, you know what? I would love to be able to, help inspire, guide, hold the hand of people who want to start a business, not just in the complementary health field, but any kind of business where they need that appreciate the guidance, the accountability, and somebody who's actually walked that path already as well. Wow. So that's what I felt really passionate about. So in answer to your question, Beverly, is that yes, in terms of the people that I work with, I have the affinity with people who are complementary therapists because I am one, and I've seen the journey that I've been on,
Right.
and the burnout that I've had from doing something like that. But other businesses too, I can work with, because any kind of business, it's, to me, it's something you're passionate about, then I can help you with it.
Right.
And you know, I'm a real lover. I love people. I love people knowing how amazing they are. And a lot of that has come from my own, you know, my own upbringing with my parents. And they've made me feel so loved and cherished and believe in me that I just want to keep giving that love to other people. So that's my way of expressing it, because I don't have children. I'm a godmother and auntie of 5. and I've got that, you know what they say about maternal energy? I've got that arm-ternal. That's what I call it. My arm-ternal energy just wants to love everybody and tell them and just hold them and say, you are amazing. Beautiful. You can do this. You can do anything you want. And I can't stop it.
No, especially when people are doubting themselves and you're like, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. And it's natural, but it's like I feel like it's part of my mission to love people to success. That is really what I feel, because I've been
loving people into success. That's really nice.
I've been so blessed in my upbringing, my childhood, and I've got so much that I would love to. I kind of want to give that to other people. So that's kind of how I feel. Yeah.
That's great, and it shows, because you got that kind of a glow.
Oh,
you know, I see it. It's like, no, anyway, you have a glow. I can see that energy. I really care. I truly care, and I just want people to just really know their greatness and be able to express it, and to not give a rip about what anybody else thinks or something. Right. Because people can be harsh, and like some people find it so easy to tear people down rather than live. You know, it's funny. Someone said the other day that, I mean, it's something that you hear all the time, and they say how bad news travel fast. Like, people are quick to see what's wrong with things and what's bad about things, to spread that, and they will never. Not that they won't, but it's a lot slower to say the positives in anything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, Jackie, just out of interest, what is the actual name of your business?
My business is called Business Coaching with Heart and Soul.
Okay.
Business Coaching with Heart and Soul.
Yes.
That's how I'm doing it. That's how I coach.
I feel that one there.
Yeah, that's great. So where are we at, Beverly? Because we know where she's come from. We know where she's at.
Where are you based? I don't think we got where you're based.
Well, I mean, for the complementary health side of it, when I'm doing a one-to-one, I'm in London. So I will go out to clients. As long as they're within London, I will travel to them. Everything else, it's all online.
Okay.
That was one of the aims of mine, is that I wanted to find something that I could do that's online. So I could be sitting in Jamaica on a beach and still be coaching somebody, as long as there's internet. So that is really, that's one of my aims that's been there for years, to find something that I can do online.
So that's one of our final questions, is normally like, what is your ultimate goal? So your ultimate goal is to be predominantly online, so that you can be anywhere and reach it to anyone. Yes,
because I mean, I suppose when we're talking about ultimate goal, I'm actually doing it. It's just to continue and to grow it.
Okay.
That's the best way to answer that, actually. Yeah, it's to continue what I'm doing and to grow it.
And to grow it.
Yeah, and to be able to reach more people who resonate with my services.
Well, yeah, and just do your love thing. It's like, it's
just love them to success. Loving you to
I love that. Is that like your business motto? Like,
Well, the thing is it's not actually, but it will be now. Because, the way I keep coming up with mottos, Jesus, and it's like it's another one to add to. But yeah, it is loving you to success, because I've had so much love growing up, and I just want to share it.
Yeah.
Well, they've got Jamaican parents,
where can we
and
find?
they're the best.
Sorry, I nearly cut you there.
That's
Did
okay.
you say Jamaican parents?
I said I've got Jamaican parentage, and my parents, to me they are the best. Obviously I'm going to be biased, but I've had a great experience of growing up.
Yeah, and that helps develop with people's development and where they end up there, and how they cope with things, their resilience, everything. Exactly. They need that foundation base, even if you didn't get it in your immediate household, but absolutely. From some adult outer source, it helps to ground you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So where can we? All right. So we know that you will go to people within London, okay, and business coaching with heart and soul can be contacted via where?
I have got my Linktree link. I'm not sure if it's something that you'd be able to actually put up.
Yeah, I will put it at the bottom of this, or the top,
in the description.
Yeah, and I think that will be the best link, because once you go on that link, you will find everything on there. You'll see all my social media platform links. You'll have links to magazine articles that I've written for a magazine called Brains Magazine. There's another couple of interviews that I've done for 2 different magazines as well. So there's a real array of information that you can find under the one click, and everything is there.
Okay.
People should get a really good overview of what I'm about, what my business coaching, can do for you, and me as a person. So yeah, I think that's probably the best link to give. And
excellent. So Linktree will be in the link. Okay, but you didn't tell us anything about this article. Is that you're a writer as well?
Yes, my darling. I've been writing articles. I can't remember how many I've written so far for Brains Magazine. It's an online publication. So I get to write about what I know my target audience would need to read and would be of benefit to them. And it's also satisfying for me, because I've always wanted to write. I love writing at the end of the day. So it's a chance to be able to do something I'm enjoying, and also give valuable information in the process as well. And those article links are all under the Linktree link.
Okay, you knew that was going to be my next question. Brains Magazine. What do they specialize in?
It's on business, and it's on lifestyle. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So we've got your Linktree that's going to go in, and we are here today with Jacqueline from Business Coaching with Heart and Soul. And yeah, I think, was there anything else, Beverly?
Unless there's something else Jackie would like to add. Anything else that do you think we've left out that you want to share, or anything that you think?
I'd probably add that one of my whys for doing what I'm doing, particularly, I would say in the whole, business coaching arena, is just adding some more diversity out there in terms of, namely, ethnicity, and also just in terms of seeing more females out there doing their thing. And I'm very much about diversity in every single area that there can be diversity in. So the main thing, obviously, for me is always my ethnicity. Right. So that is the first and foremost, is wanting to see much more representation of people of my colour, my ethnicity, and also in terms of, of gender. And I'm getting to I'm going to address that by the fact that I'm having to use social media to promote myself, to promote my business. And by doing that, to me, it's a case of, if you're upset about things in the world, you kind of, rather than continue complaining about it, you need to be part of the solution. So for doing my bit by being on social media, not being afraid to be visible, and just putting myself out there, so that it's another person of color, another person who is a female, another female who has her own look, who is out there, so that it's not something that's like, oh wow, look at her. It's to be more normal, just more. Oh yes, it's another woman. It's just another human being out there doing their thing, and it doesn't have to be like, oh my god, it's another woman. Oh my god, it's a woman that looks like that. And oh my god, she's black too. I want to be part of the solution.
Get past that.
Yes. Yeah. And the more that we all do our thing and make it commonplace and make it normal, the better it's going to be, and for everything, and to be an inspiration to other people, looking, thinking, oh wow, she's doing that, and she's a woman, oh she's doing that, and she's Afro-Caribbean, and she's doing that, and she looks the way she looks, she's got a shaved head. Do you know what I mean? It's like every piece of area that we can be diverse in, I want to see out there. See out there and 100% accepted.
Because I get that from being plus size. Because although I was born here, but like going back, I went back in Jamaica. I was living in Jamaica, right? So like in Jamaica, fluffy is nothing. It's like, yeah man, chang man, But when I came back to and I lived in America for a while, and they know what size is like. I buy something that's too tight, but get the next size up. But coming back to the UK, I felt this. It wasn't like a in-your-face discrimination, but there was a slight discrimination, a sizes discrimination. And in terms of like businesses and being represented in businesses, it's like you didn't have that look. So they don't put you on the front. They will put you in the back burners of business, but they won't put you up front. But like now you see more plus size women out there on TV, media, doing things, and you think, okay,
and that's brilliant, because it's like that's actually reflects normal life and what is that and who is out there. And to me, it's like it's got to be representative, whatever we see out there. And what I'm loving about the whole thing about being on social media is that I get from my example, I get to curate what pictures I put out there. So I get to put pictures of people that look something like me. I get to put pictures out there of other people that don't look like a certain, to look one specified way. So, it's like of different ages and different looks and sizes and all sorts, everything. I love being able to just pick pictures and think, or pick, the sort of videos or reels that have got different people in it, like older people in it, younger people in it, people that look this way, people that look that way. And I'm loving, to me, that feels powerful. And that's what social media is giving to me, that I can, you know what? It's like I'm in control of the narrative of seeing people like me and other people that not like me, but just different as well. Loving it, just love it.
Excellent. That's perfect. That's perfect, ladies.
Okay, I'm enjoying this. It's been great. I mean, I could talk forever.
Trust me, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you.
You two together. I'm sorry, ladies.
Okay,
every element. I'm just curious about everything. The Reiki, the guide, the age of guides, all the
I mean, even like the baby massage and dealing with challenges. In fact, I cannot imagine challenging children stopping still long enough to want to, well, not that they want to have a reflexology done. So you started in a challenge, and it's just like you just carried on.
I like challenges quite clearly now. I'm realizing for myself, and I like challenging people's perceptions, and I just want to kick out lazy stereotyping. and lazy assumptions. I really, really do. But don't get me started, because this will be like another how many episodes. So I will. And you ladies are doing an amazing job.
Raining again.
Yeah.
Hey, ladies. Well, good night. And Jackie, thank you so much. Really appreciate you being with us.
Oh.
And good night.
And thank you for having me. It's been great. It's been great. I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. And thanks for coming.
From me.
All right.
Okay. Night,
and that's going to be a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Bye.